Okay, boys, we have done our recap for the AFC. Now it's time to finish the season off and do the NFC.
Finally, I couldn't wait any longer.
Will there be ice cream?
You're an idiot, Sleepy Joe.
Let's get into our recap of the NFC.
Shouldn't we explain the grading system again?
Ain't nobody got time for that, Bush. Go watch the AFC video. Obama explains it there.
Stop being so mean, Donald.
I'm going to ban your ass.
No, Donald, please don't.
Okay, so shut your mouth and let's talk some ball.
Okay, so we'll start with the Washington Commanders.
I don't even want to waste my energy talking about this team.
Straight trash.
Give that poverty franchise an F.
They did absolutely nothing this year.
At least they finally fired Riverboat Ron.
Whoa, what's with the Washington hate?
They are trash.
Obama, the Washington hate is justified. They ain't do shit.
Give them the F.
I guess you're right.
And their name sucks. Way too liberal.
Okay, so our grade for the Commanders is an F. Next is the New York Giants.
Another easy F.
I don't know about that one. Giants were solid.
I'd give them an F, but Tommy Cutlets had a nice run this year, won some solid games. They are slightly better than an F. I think D is fair.
He was good until he woke up with a horse's head in his bed.
Giants weren't great this year, but were just below average. A D is perfect.
When Daniel Jones and Tyrod Taylor got hurt, it looked like the Giants were done. But they played very well and earned the 6 wins they got.
They had good wins versus the Packers and Eagles.
Okay, so we'll give the Giants a D. Now we got the Philadelphia Eagles.
Eagles deserve an F.
For sure. They were the best team in the NFL in the first half of the season and then fell off a cliff in the second half.
Did my birds have a historic collapse after damn near winning the Super Bowl? Maybe. Should they have won the Super Bowl this year? Yes. So Eagles get an A.
You're delusional, Sleepy Joe. Eagles completely shit the bed.
I think both of you are overreacting. Eagles don't deserve an F or an A, but I think a B is most fair.
That's reasonable.
What the hell happened in Philly?
Sirianni got too cocky and Jalen Hurts got exposed.
Shut up, Donald. Eagles are still contenders and will win the Super Bowl tomorrow.
For this year, they get a B.
Okay, so our grade for Philly is a B. Next we have the winners of the NFC East, the Dallas Cowboys.
They didn't collapse like Philly, but holy shit did the Cowboys choke.
I love it when the Cowgirls choke.
If we gave Philly a B, then shit give Dallas a B also.
No fucking way. Dem boys had a dominant year. One bad loss don't mean shit.
Shut your mouth, you Cowboys meat rider. Cowboys are getting a B.
I think a B is good. We can't give them an A after their disappointment in the playoffs.
Cowgirls are frauds. They deserve a D.
Cowgirls definitely deserve a D.
Actually, fuck it. Cowgirls get an F.
I want to ask this question to the people. Whose collapse was worse, the Eagles or the Cowboys? Leave your thoughts below.
Stop playing Donald. Everyone knows it was the Cowgirls.
Sleepy Joe, shut your old ass up. I didn't ask you.
Okay, so Cowboys also get a B. Now we got the Chicago Bears.
It was a weird year for the Bears.
They started off horrible, but in the end remembered how to play football.
They should get a C.
Maybe even a D.
Now the Bears had a great season. They started slow, but overcame all the obstacles and almost made the playoffs. That's an A+ in my eyes.
Obama, you're delusional. There ain't no way Bears are anywhere near an A.
They will definitely either get a D or C.
Sleepy Joe, stop saying the obvious and pick a grade.
Probably a C.
The Bears were way better than a C.
No, they were not. They looked like shit for most of the season.
Bears should get a D.
Okay, so the Bears get a C. Next we have the Minnesota Vikings.
If Drip Cousins didn't tear his Achilles, Vikings would have been nice this year.
Well, he did, and Vikings didn't do shit afterwards besides that Dobbs insanity run.
They had a wild quarterback carousel.
Giving the Vikings a C is fair.
I'd agree with that.
Wait, who has hepatitis C?
I think I do.
Vikings should get a B.
Shut your mouth, Bush. They are getting a C.
That's a good grade.
Okay, so the Vikings also get a C. Now we got the Green Bay Packers.
Weird year for the Packers. They start off nice, then fall apart, and then get hot towards the end to squeeze into the playoffs, and even manage to win a playoff game.
Packers get an A just because they beat the shit out of the fraudulent-ass Cowgirls.
He's low-key, not wrong.
Considering the Packers had very low expectations going into the season, and they still managed to make the run they did, they deserve that A.
I'd like a Diet Coke.
Creepy Clinton, shut up and give your grade.
Green Bay's struggles early prevent me from giving them an A, so I'll give them a B.
This guy clearly don't know ball.
Packers had their ups and downs, but giving them anything less than an A would just be straight up disrespectful.
Okay, so our grade for the Packers is an A. Next we have the winners of the NFC North, the Detroit Lions.
This grade is so obvious.
Me and Sleepy Joe have been saying it since July. Lions are really like that. They had a fantastic season and get an A.
Donald, you were such a capper. You and Joe didn't call nothing.
Check the receipts, Bush. We've been on the Lions.
It's easy to say that now.
Bro, shut your mouth. Lions get the A.
I'm not debating that. Lions definitely had an A season.
It sucks they fell short, but I think this team even exceeded the expectations of their fans.
This was the first year where they not only made the playoffs, but won multiple games. I hated on the Lions a lot this year, but they had a great season. I'll give them an A too.
Wow, even Obama gave the Lions an A.
They deserved it.
Make it a clean sweep, Creepy Clinton?
I'll definitely put it in the Lions A.
Not what I meant, but close enough.
Okay, so our grade for the Lions is an A. Now we got the Carolina Panthers.
We don't even need to waste our time talking about the historically bad season the Panthers had.
Historic season, they definitely deserve an A+.
Sleepy Joe, what the fuck is wrong with you? These bums deserve an F-.
We are better off just moving on because the entire world would give the Panthers the same grade.
Even I can't give them a D, and I love giving Ds.
I hate losers, and since the Panthers did nothing but lose all year, that makes them losers.
Okay, safe to say we all agree the Panthers are getting an F. Next, we have the Atlanta Falcons.
Falcons were sorry as fuck this year.
They had a decent year even with bad quarterback play. They deserve a B.
Did you just say a B? Sleepy Joe, are you on crack?
Falcons are really like that, bro.
They were ass this year.
Falcons had their ups and downs this year, but were competing for a playoff spot until the very last week. They get a C.
A C for the Falcons is just right.
Somehow the Falcons were worse than mid. Give them the D they deserve.
They're getting a B, you Cheeto.
I'm going to give the Falcons a D because I love to put a D in the A.
Okay, so our average grade comes out to a C for the Falcons. Now we got the New Orleans Saints.
The Aints deserve a D.
Sleepy Joe, what the fuck are you on? If Falcons got a C, Saints sure as hell get a B.
The Saints were not good this year. They ain't getting a B.
Saints damn near made the playoffs.
Their record does not reflect the season this team had.
I think a C for New Orleans is fair.
You're wildin', bruh.
Saints lost too many games that they should have won.
Saints get a C for being mediocre.
So are we going with a C or B for the Saints?
There are more C's than B's.
Okay, so the Saints get a C also. Next is the winner of the NFC South, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Someone had to win this god-awful division.
Let's keep it a buck. This is an easy A for the Buccaneers.
An A for a team that went 9-8? That's a bit of a stretch.
The Bucs were expected to be picking top 5 before the season and started off horribly, and somehow, someway, got hot at the end and won their division. Then went on to beat the Eagles and win a playoff game. That is an A season.
Baker also balled the fuck out this year.
An A for the Bucs is actually not bad.
I don't know about that. I think a B might be better.
Fuck no, Bucs are getting an A.
I put the A in Tampa Bay.
You also put the A in statutory.
Okay, so the Buccaneers get an A. Now we got the Arizona Cardinals.
Uneventful year for the Cards.
Besides beating the Cowboys and Eagles, what have they done?
Beat the Cowboys and Eagles.
They had those 2 massive wins, but still get an F from me?
Definitely deserve an F.
Kyler made some noise late in the season, but overall not a great year for the Cardinals.
I'm sick of talking about these losers. Give them their F and move on.
Okay, so our grade for the Cardinals is an F. Next, we have the Seattle Seahawks.
This season, the Seahawks were the definition of mid.
They had playoff expectations but fell just short.
They deserve a C.
Facts. They are definitely a C. If they made playoffs, maybe B.
Hawks deserve a B. We can never write off Geno.
Geno wasn't even that good this year.
Hawks get a B.
Seahawks will get a C in honor of Pete Carroll.
Seattle had a really tough schedule this year, and most of their losses came against good teams. They deserve a B. Their record doesn't do them justice.
Seahawks shouldn't have shit the bed in clutch games late in the season. Maybe then they would have made the playoffs and got a B.
Donald is right. Seattle wasn't clutch enough to earn the B.
Fine, then our grade for the Seahawks will be a C. Now we got the Los Angeles Rams.
This is what a team deserving of a B looks like.
Rams literally won only one more game than the Seahawks, yet they get a B. Make it make sense.
Shut the fuck up, Sleepy Joe. Rams were expected to be a bottom-of-the-barrel team, and they still managed to win 10 games and make the playoffs.
If Seahawks are a C, then so are the Rams.
Get your head out of your ass. Rams were way better this year.
Rams definitely earned a B.
The emergence of Puki Nacua was the sole reason Rams did as good as they did this year. But nevertheless, they get a B.
Did he say what I think he just said?
I knew all along Rams would exceed expectations, and they did just that. Even though they fell short in the playoffs, the fact that they even made it says a lot. They started off slow, but caught fire in the end. They will get a B from me.
We don't need an entire dissertation, Obama. Pick a grade and move on.
I said B.
That's what we all have besides Sleepy Joe's dumbass.
Remember the time Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime and the Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl?
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Okay, so the Rams get a B. Now we have the Super Bowl runner-ups, the San Francisco 49ers.
This one is obvious.
The Niners had a great year, not much to discuss.
third straight NFC championship, and another Super Bowl appearance.
Even though they fell short in the big game, still another great year for the Niners. They are getting an A.
We've talked about the Niners enough these last few weeks. Give them their grade and let's move on. I got a tea time.
Now watch this drive.
Okay, so to wrap it up, the 49ers get an A. So these were our official grades for the entire NFC, and this officially wraps up the 2023 NFL season.
What a great season. I can't wait for the next one.
If you make it that long, you fossil,
If you enjoyed the video,
like and subscribe.
And comment down below your thoughts on our grades.
Also, give us a follow on our TikTok and Instagram, and be sure to check out our other prediction videos.
stay tuned for new videos every week.